have the whole chamber as originally preserved. We made that hole there because we needed to dig the chamber and the dromos at the same time in order to finish by the end of our permitted dig time. But that continued the roof over that part. It was, broken open by us. And so this gives you a better sense of what being inside the chamber looked like than any of the others. Again, there's a stone blocking wall right where you're standing, right there. And then the whole entranceway is filled with dirt. In this particular one, there were 2 pits, and they were both covered by cover slabs. And when we dug this chamber, went all the way down the floor without finding anything substantial until right here, there was a whole pot, a amphoriscos unpainted, and then the cover slabs. And we thought, oh boy, this is going to be a good one. Cover slabs and everything. We lift up the cover slabs, dig the pit out. There's nothing in it. Literally like 3 little sherds. I thought the trench supervisor and the main excavator, the workman, was going to cry. I mean, literally, they were hysterical. There can't be nothing in this tomb. Because we had the whole dromos, and the whole dromos was full of earth, so we know it wasn't robbed in modern times. It was stratified in the dromos. All the material, clearly antiquity. That was also covered with cover slabs, and in that pit also, there was no burial, but in the water sieve we found 3 teeth. So we know there were burials here, and they were removed in antiquity. And as far as I can tell, in the Bronze Age. The one possibility that they were removed later than the Bronze Age was the fact that we did have right here, right above the Stovian blocking wall, we had a little sort of digging area, like loose soil and things, and there was a pile of stones over that, and it would have been enough if the chamber hadn't been full of earth at the time to climb in through, really without ever going through the wall. Just come in, just like we made this hole bigger, just a teeny hole just to slip in. So if at some time between the Bronze Age and modern times somebody got in, but why they would put the cover slabs back, I have no idea. So that's another reason why I think it was cleaned out actually in the Bronze Age, not in historic times. We do know at Idonia that people got back in the tombs at Idonia in the archaic period. They got archaic pottery in some of the tombs. We do know another chamber tomb cemeteries that got in Byzantine times, and we're right next to a Byzantine site, so it's possible. But we don't have any sherd material to date any of this. So I'm going with the Bronze Age removal of the skeletal material and the reverent, if you want to call it, putting back of the cover slabs and the leaving of the one whole pot for some unknown reason, but taking everything else out.
So you date that as the amphoriscos?
3B.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really interesting about this one, in the entranceway, we had much higher quality sherd material than you usually find in entranceway. Most entranceways have fine unpainted kyla keys, bowls, that kind of thing. And this one had broken up fairly large bits of conical rhyton, deep conical bowl, other kinds of things that normally would have been found in the chamber. So that might also have been an artifact of them taking everything out in the Bronze Age, and some of the finer pottery that was in here was broken, and that got mixed up in the fill that they refilled the dromos with.